Welcome to this informative session for the online master in digital product and AI. This is what we are going to see today. We are going to introduce the directors of the program, also speak about why to choose this master. We are going through the program objectives as well, and also who is this master addressed to. And we will see also the career opportunities that this master can bring to you, and all the full program, the modules and courses that we have in the master. And you will also meet our instructor team. First of all, hello, we are Christian Lowell and myself, Sergio Romero. We are the directors of the master, and Christian Lowell is creative director for Feels Like Studio, working with world-class brands, especially in fashion, brands such as Valentino, Moncler, Louis Vuitton, and also AI-based applications such as Suno. Many years of experience in the creative industry and a lot of experience in cutting-edge applications. And myself, Sergio Romero, I'm a senior product designer at the travel agency Exotica. I have been also a product designer for the green energy company Olaluz, doing things such as, for example, developing the design system, as you can see here. And I have been also working at Nespresso Spain, developing both the website, the e-commerce, and the application. Okay, so let's go to why choose this master. We believe that today interaction design, it's evident in everything, right? From the people that move through the streets to how people make business decisions, we are impacted by the digital landscape, right? So this course is about teaching you how to think about design and then showing you the skills to shape it into something that helps you grow. So we are going to not just jump into the software, but we are also to reflect on how to approach design overall. And for this master, we are intensively going to include AI as well. And AI is going to help you make your ideas come to life faster, more alive also, because traditionally in digital design, we have been working with rather static assets. So today we can build up fully responsive prototypes. And also AI, we think, brings more fun to the process because it saves a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of pixel pushing, and we can focus on the ideas and iterating a lot. So you will learn how to design end-to-end digital products, combining UX thinking and the UI craft, creating cohesive experience that connects strategy, structure, and visual execution. So we are going from the broad vision to the details on the UI craft. So we are going to mine the end-to-end process. You will develop a practical real-world approach through hands-on projects and build up the skills to confidently work in a fast-paced collaborative environments. We count on a team of instructors that has extensive professional experience that can share with you success stories and how to approach design in the real world, in large teams, with international products. So we believe this is also an important part, that craft, it's not everything. Teamwork also plays an important role to the discipline. And finally, you will integrate AI as a creative, analytical, and productive support tool, improving your workflow while understanding its impact on the future of user experience. So here we are leveraging AI as a copilot for design and discovery, but also we want to exploit AI within the digital products. So introducing AI in the features of the products you are going to design. So all in all, with the AI entering in the world, things are moving fast, but there's no need to panic. This course slows things down, helping you to stay 2 steps ahead of the curve. As I said, we count on a team that already had a lot of testing with digital and AI applications. and they have these new tools embedded into their day-to-day, so they can show you how to make the most of these applications, and also how to manage these new tools, regardless of the last tool that went to the public, right? Because we are going to think into design regardless of the tools. Tools go so fast, but we can use methodologies that stay longer with us, that are relevant regardless of the last tool that went to the public. So let's go to the program objectives. What we want you to accomplish when you end the program: maximize design processes. As I said, one thing is the tool. Tools evolve a lot. We had a lot of new tools coming, so it's very important that we can understand and master the core capabilities of today's product design methodologies. And this is super relevant because, as I said, worlds move so fast. But at the end of the day, the human behaviors, the society moves to another pace. So it's very important that we can understand how to build up design processes that are future proof. Okay. Knowing your audience, this is one of the starting points of the most impactful design. We are going to see how to leverage human-centered design to create digital products that respond to real needs and create true moments of joy as well. We are not just content on creating tools that solve common needs, but also to bring in joy to the day-to-day of our users. Mastering AI and prototyping. We will learn how to use AI to enhance our design outputs and presentation, and how to integrate AI's features into future-ready digital products. As I said, we are going to use AI to design better, to design faster, but also to bring totally new experience to our digital products that were not possible before AI came in. And we are going to learn how to do that. And finally, breaking the rules. We are going to learn the rules, and then we are going to see how we can break them. We will explore how to create products that go beyond conventions, making the most of motion, data, and adaptive features that understand users and adapt to their needs and exceed the expectations. So in a world full of noise, we want to make sure your design sounds the way you do. Who is this program for? It's for designers or art directors seeking to expand skills in product and interactive design. So maybe you come from visual design and you want to further expand into interactive design. Creative with basic design software knowledge, aiming to improve concept and execution as well. UI designers that want to go more to the strategy world and understand the UX capabilities. And designers willing to step into the entrepreneur world, making the most of AI capabilities. Nowadays, thanks to AI, we can streamline a lot, not just the design part, but also the production of real applications. So one of the opportunities that AI brings to designers is being able to make the end-to-end and bring actual digital products to life and be an entrepreneur and not just a designer. So career opportunities. This is aimed for having a full skill for a product designer that could work for studios, for agencies, or for companies that have an internal team in the company. You can work also as a freelance design consultant for digital experience. And as I said before, you can use all the skills and all the knowledge we are bringing in this master to be a digital entrepreneur and have your own application built by yourself. So let's go for the models and courses. So we have these 4 modules. The first one is an introductory course where we are going to see all the fundamentals of digital product design. The module 2 is understanding the user experience. So we are going to focus on the user and how to do the research, how to do user discovery. Module 3, it's going to be devoted to craft. We are going to see how we can develop UI to the most advanced state-of-the-art interfaces we can build. And finally, in the last module, it's the most creative one. We are going there to break the rules and push conventions. Okay, so first module, we have, of course, the welcome to the master. Then we have future interface strategies where we will understand how to manage digital product design from the most strategy focus. So we are going to understand user needs, business objectives, and how to use that vision into applications. Then we are going to have an introductory course focused on AI. It's called AI Foundations for UX Design. So we are going to have a mapping of the main tools we have today and the types of tools we have and how we can use that applied to UX design particularly. So we are going to see how to use LLMs such as ChatGPT, Gemini, and so on. We are going to see how to use design to code and code to design tools, and also tools for user research. And finally, to close this master, we are going to grow our muscle with Figma. It's called Introduction to Figma, but actually, regardless of the level you have currently with Figma, it's a very valuable course because it's I would say, a ninja level course where you are going to learn all the tricks to be as fast and efficient and creative as possible in Figma. Then for the second module, we have, as I said, this is the understanding the user experience. So here we are going to learn as much as we can about users. We have the UX research and insight generation course, where we are going to learn the main research techniques, qualitative and quantitative, such as surveys, interviews, shadowings, A/B testing, and we are going to generate insights with that. We are going to gather knowledge, and that knowledge is going to serve us to better understand what kind of needs we need to gather for. Then we have the wireframing course, where we are going to focus how to make fast ideation based on the insights we have extracted in the previous course. So we are going to learn fast ideation tools. We are going to learn how to co-design with designers and not designer teams. And finally, we have the Human AI Interaction course, where we are going to reflect on how AI is currently impacting the user experience, how AI is impacting making evolve the digital applications. So we are going to learn how to embed the AI capabilities in the digital platforms. For example, making ourselves a conversational tool, a chat that is intelligent and gather knowledge from a knowledge base. We can create a knowledge base and make a chat that responds to that, for example. So it's going to be a super fun course because we are going to use like the most cutting edge tools for making more intelligent applications. Then we have the module 3, where we are going to focus on UI craft. We have the web and mobile interface design course, where we are going to learn how to design responsive websites and also mobile applications and understand the different patterns that web and applications have. Once we have this sorted, we are going to the design system and a scalable UI course. Nowadays, a lot of companies have several websites and applications. So we are going to understand how we can make design systems that make those ecosystems consistent. Let's say that, for example, you have a brand that have a website, have two applications, have one internal tool. So we are going to learn how to design components and styles that can be applicable to all its platforms. So whenever the user is, wherever it's the website, the application, it's going to feel that they are in the same brand, speaking the same language and feeling the same. And finally, we have the no-code prototyping course, where we are going to learn how to bring to life our designs. In the first two modules, we are going to design into rather static tools, but then we are going to bring to life those designs with fully responsive prototypes, where we can leverage motion, complex behaviors, complete flows. Let's say that, for example, we want to make a full e-commerce, we can prototype that and make something that feels almost real, and we can actually test with real users. We are also learn how to do usability testing to learn more of our users. And then finally, we have the fourth module, which is creating unique interactions and experiences. And here, the first course, it's creative interface and visual exploration. There we are going to exploit to the maximum motion, augmented reality, and virtual reality. We are going to explore a little bit into that in order to push design boundaries. And finally, we are going to do the master's final project. And there we are going to use all the knowledge of the program to do an end-to-end project that we can integrate into our portfolio or even present it to a design contest. Okay, so finally, let's meet our instructors. Aside from being lovely people, they are all experts within their fields. So they have collectively had the opportunity to work on some of the most biggest and most complex brands at all stages of the design process. So let me introduce. We have Amandine Palazon, UX designer and strategist. She has been freelancer and works across Europe for brands such as AKQA, Côte d'Azur, Design It, and for different industries such as banking, fashion, mobility, and hospitality. Very complex yet fascinating industries. She imparts the UX strategy course, so she will let you know how to go from the broad vision to actual application design. Then we have Stephanie Babs. She's product designer and founder. She has been working across AI, wellness, and digital experiences with brands such as Mastercard, Jumeirah, and Spock. And she's currently an entrepreneur. She is an example of what I said, someone that comes from design and make a full-blown application and pivot from designer to entrepreneur. So she is building Sora, which is an AI companion for emotional clarity and self-awareness. It's also an application that it's not only made and code with AI, but the application has AI built into the application because it's a conversational application that she can tell you a lot about the process and all the challenges on how to go from designer to entrepreneur. Then we have Michael Katzman. He is freelance service designer for more than 12 years, shaping strategies and also improving processes, for example, for the industrial sector. And he is in charge of the Introduction to Figma course. I have been learning with him as well some tricks. I believe that I knew everything that I need to know about Figma, but he's so experienced and so knowledgeable about that I could learn a lot with his course as well. So I hope you too. Then we have Adria Conte. He's senior product designer from more than 15 years. He's currently working at Nespresso Global e-commerce team and also founder of Bib Ready, which is a marketplace for running bibs. So let's say that, for example, you want to run into a marathon in your city or in another city, you can buy the bib from other runners that finally are not going to run this marathon, for example. So another example of a designer that it's already an entrepreneur thanks to the powers of AI. He also previously worked at HP, Softonic, or Vivo Barefoot, combining product design and also teaching for several years. Then we have Serena Vacas. She's team lead product designer with a background in graphic design, working across startups, consultancies, and agencies, focus on human-centered digital experiences. And she's going to impart the Human AI course where we are going to learn how to integrate AI into digital applications. We have also with us Maria Quero. She's experienced designer and creative lead. with a lot of experience in immersive interfaces, in XR, in augmented reality, and creative technology. She currently works freelance with studios and agency for clients like Google, Coca-Cola, and La Liga, the Spanish football league. And she is going to show you how to make the most of UI and immersive interfaces. And finally, myself, I told you a little bit already, and I'm going to be imparting the design system and scalable UI course. So we are all looking forward to meet you and work together. So that's it from my side, and looking forward to, as I said, working alongside you during the master.